Alrighty, so this is just a short video for anyone interested in hitting up my settlement that I found here for the high value resources. I would recommend starting here, and then the first place that you would want to hit is just this storage building here. What you can do is there'll be plenty of loot in lockers here, but there's typically people stopping you from being able to steal everything. You can steal the lockers there. Some more lockers here, and these guys can actually spawn with pretty high security clearance, and that's needed for, well, you only need security clearance 1 actually, but yeah, you need some security clearance to go and shut down settlement alarms and authorization scans. So once you loot this building,
watch it.
You by the way, this door here, as you can see, it's almost never really watched by guards, so you can just break in here from your start trip. And once you finish looting that building, you just really quite simply head on over here.
Just a minute, Commander.
Bugger.
I'm just gonna check you out.
Scan detected.
All finished.
Cool. You'll just keep on running down this little path, and then when you turn right here, you should find a door there. So this door normally will have an authorization scan of only level 1. So if you scan those guys, you almost 100% of the time find the clearance to go through there. Then you just head through this door, which might be security clearance 2, I'm not too sure. And then it's just a straight run to here, and settlement alarms and authorization scans. Once you shut those down, you should be free to go. You can loot the agricultural areas if you'd like. Sometimes in the middle bit, there's a data port, and you can find manufacturing instructions in there, but
Yes.
that's quite rare. I'll see if I can show you in this building here. No, it's not this. But in one of the rooms, there's that data port with manufacturing instructions. I found it once on it, so I assume you can find it another time. But you can loot those just for general assets and goods, and it's not too difficult to loot because of the, there's some people that walk through there, but for the most part, that's fine. This building here, I believe, is more agriculture, and relatively, again, easy pickings here for the most part. There's not too much staff. If you want to bust through everything, you can, but I tend to not bother with this more populated area because there doesn't really spawn the best goods that you can get. The best stuff is in the power facility. That is, if you just break in there, shut that down. Power facility is easy to get into, and all it is you just come through. And here, by the way, any lockers that you can break open with the cutter tool, what is it called, an ARG cutter? I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure. In here, you have a very high chance of finding suit schematics, weapon schematics, those sorts of things, gases. Gases are, I found, scattered mostly throughout the entire facility, but here also. And quite often, well, at least I've only done this trip twice, but both times there wasn't really any staff wandering inside there, so it makes getting into the restricted zone relatively easy. And then more lockers here, and then yeah, once you hit up these locations, you can, this here is a little gem as well. So you go into this room, and then 2 lockers here, 1 for assets and then 1 for goods. So don't forget about this room. This room's good. And yeah, you're typically gonna be making, a few weapon ship building schematics, some gases, a bunch of assets. If you just want to hit the power room, that's what you'll get. But if you go and hit the agricultural sites as well, you'll get a lot more of the gases, and you'll get a lot of the assets and things like aerogel, graphene, titanium coating, I think is the name for it, for the Dominator suit. And you know, all of the materials that are used for upgrading suits, pretty much. And then, to wrap it all up, you just get in your SRV if you came with one, which I would recommend, so you can park up and things, because you'll definitely fill up on assets a few times. And get into your ship. I'm not going to go bother to do that. But yeah, get in your ship, fly up into Super Cruise to about 40 kilometers out, drop back in, and the loot should have respawned, and you should be good to go. And then that's hitting up this settlement, which is located in, just for reference, in the Hanuku system on Hanuku D5, and its name is the Horsman Nutrition Complex. That is my little place for gathering good high-grade materials for Odyssey engineering. So, yeah. Feel free to use it, and let me know if there's actually anything else of worth here. Also, that like I accidentally skipped out on in one of the facilities, if you want to. But yeah, that's the most optimal route that I've gathered from, you know, pretty limited exploration of this facility. Thanks for tuning in, and we're back kind of where we started. The style I would recommend is just there, and then the door that you're breaking into should be like just there. You can see the edge of it. But yeah, hope you have fun gathering resources.